name is Robert and I'm studying to be an English teacher. School for me was largely a social experience with learning on the side. Yes, I did learn a lot and was well prepared for college. I've also done well in college, knew what my major would be before I got here, and did well on my SATs. However, studying and schoolwork were not important to me. It got done, but I made sure to be more involved socially than academically. I went out of my way to make a lot of friends in different groups and be a part of a lot of social clubs.
Hi, my name is Katie and I am studying to be a math teacher. To me, school is a place of learning. We learned lots of things of all subjects. I remember learning things like where different countries are located on a map or how to graph a linear function. I learned how to bench press and weight training and also how to play different pieces of music in orchestra. I remember asking a lot of questions in school. One purpose of school for me was having the opportunity to ask a lot of questions in order to learn. We had the freedom to express our intellect and interest. I never felt constrained in my desire to learn. How much I put into school usually determined how much I got out of it.
Hi, my name is Courtney and I am studying to be a health and fitness teacher. I believe the purpose of school for me was to develop many skills such as cognitive, emotional, and social skills. I was able to learn how to function in society and learn who I really was. I was involved in sports, which helped me learn many leadership skills. I would have to leave school early sometimes to go to games, and this allowed me to keep my priorities straight and learn how to manage my time well. I was able to learn Spanish for 3 years, and I got the chance to go to Spain and France my junior year spring break. This was an amazing experience and opened my eyes to other cultures. High school was a great experience for me, and I am glad I received the opportunities I did.
School for me was also to have fun and discover my strengths and personality type. I became involved in gymnastics, in ASB, and thoroughly enjoyed dressing up for spirit days and pep assemblies. I enjoyed acting like a teenager because I was a teenager.
Hi, my name is Brittany and I'm studying to be a history teacher. When I look back at my high school experience, I can honestly say that I really enjoyed it. I was really involved in a bunch of activities: student government, honor society. I was the editor-in-chief of the school newspaper, along with being the president of a community service group. I think I was so involved because I wanted to get into a good college, and I wanted to try to get as many scholarships as I could.
School is what you made it. If you wanted to join clubs or activities and get involved, there were plenty of options to do so. Same with academics. You could put the work into your classes and do well, or you could lose motivation and not do any work at all. A lot of it was up to you. School also helped me learn how to interact with others. I learned what a student-teacher relationship ought to look like, such as sharing a mutual respect and still caring about each other. I also learned how to interact with my peers. I learned how to be friendly with everyone, not just my close friends.
I think that for my high school, most of the people there were able to have things work out. For example, there were only several kids who did not graduate in my class of 435. Also, my school was not clique-based at all. Everyone hung out with everyone for the most part. I sat with a different group at lunch almost every single day. It just depended on who I saw first. Most importantly, there was virtually no bullying and the entire school got along, and our class of 2012 is still fairly close to this day.
I always felt like I had a good support system when I was in school. Whether it was my family, my teachers, or friends, I always knew I had someone to come to with any problems or obstacles I faced, academic or social. However, when I think about the peers I had in high school, I know school did not serve them in the same ways it served me. Since I was super involved and took AP classes, teachers at my school knew me well and were always looking out for me. I think a bunch of my peers missed out on this. Whatever the reason may be, there were always some students that fell in between the cracks, forgotten about.
As a teacher, I think my goal is to make everyone interact and get along together well, like what happened at my school. When teenagers are treated and respected as young adults, they tend to reciprocate the respect right back to the teachers and other peers. Of course, there will be a few bad apples in a bunch, But by showing respect and showing how great it can be when everyone is good to each other, most students will hop on board this plan. I just hope I can teach students the required material as well as how to be a successful adult.
When I am a teacher, I will make sure to treat every student equally and make sure I try to bring out the best in all of my students. I will push them to strive to be the person that they want to be. I will be available for them whenever I need to show them that I do care for them. I want them to feel comfortable asking questions and to not feel afraid of being wrong. I will allow them to get to know me, and I want to become a role model for them.
It's so important for us as teachers to be extending opportunities to every student. If we don't, they won't even have the chance to make school great. We must put ourselves out there, offering nothing less than our very best work, energy, encouragement, and care for our students. Then the ball is in their court. They can seize the opportunity to grow, learn, and succeed in school. But that option is only there if we make it available.
I believe that when I become a teacher, my job is more than just teaching my students about the Civil War and the Founding Fathers. I believe my job is to help my students grow and become the people they want to be. In order for me to do this, I need to make it a point to make sure my students know I care about them and their interest. I also need to make sure to reach out to each and every one of my students to ensure no one feels forgotten about. If a student is missing class or acting out, I know there is a deeper reason behind it besides just wanting to show off. It may be a cry for help. If a student is frequently struggling with their work, there could potentially be something traumatic happening at home. Whatever my students are struggling with, academically or personally, I want to be there to guide them and help them figure things out. If all my peers at my high school had support systems like I had, and had teachers reach out to them like I want to, maybe they would have had a school experience more similar to mine. Hopefully when I become a teacher, I will do more than just teach history. I will prevent them from falling in the cracks.
Brad Henry once said, "A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning."
We hope that as teachers, we can help our students find their purpose in school.